So I want y'all to put everything that you got going on right now, savings wise, investing wise, retirement, savings, and all that. I want y'all to pause all of that until you have $1,000 saved up. And this is like something that you need to do as soon as possible, because let's be real, emergencies, unexpected events, all of that type of stuff, that's all going to happen, right? And if you're not prepared for it, you're going to end up actually like dipping into your savings, or you're going to pull out of your retirement accounts just so you can cover basic little emergencies that shouldn't even cost you that much. And that's why you need to have $1,000 minimum, right? They recommend 3 to 6 months. I got mine fully funded. I keep adding to it, but like I got plenty of money for an emergency. But minimum, you need $1,000, because stuff is going to happen whether you like it or not, and it's going to happen at the most unexpected times, right? So, first of all, I want to say it doesn't matter how much you make. It doesn't matter how much you work, right? You can make minimum wage working 20 hours a week. I'm telling you, dude, you can still save $1,000, right? And you need to, because it's going to literally save you, right? Say you got, I don't know, like say you're like investing and all of that, or you're starting like a business or whatever, and an emergency happens. Well, now you got to pause your investing, you got to pause your business, whatever you got going on, because an emergency happened and you were not ready for it. And now you actually got to use money to cover that emergency that you didn't actually have prepared for it, if that makes sense. Now, that's why you need to have $1,000, because if you already have the $1,000, you don't got to pause or kill all your momentum of something that you already got going on. You can just pull from your emergency fund. I keep my emergency fund in a high yield savings account. I just got mine with Vanguard, but there's a ton out there, ton with better interest rates actually than what I got. Mine's literally at like 3.5%, but I got enough money in there to where I actually am keeping up with inflation still. And I mean, yeah, you need to park it in a high yield savings account, so that way it's easy to access, keeps up with inflation, right? You're getting like 3 to 4, sometimes a little bit more percent back, and your money's actually like kind of growing. And steadily add to it. Like once you got $1,000, you can kind of add to it a little bit slower, but before you do anything, get that $1,000 saved. Stuff's gonna happen. For example, like your car doesn't start one morning, or you need like an emergency repair on your car because you use your car for work maybe, and I don't know, yeah, you use your car for work, and I don't know, like something broke. Just make up whatever broke in your head. You blew a tire or something. Well, now you got $1,000. You can go get a new tire. You don't got to pause. You're investing. You don't got to pause the business that you're trying to start. You don't got to pause any of that. You can still focus on that and still be able to cover the expense of your blown tire. Now, having an emergency fund, having $1,000 minimum saved, it also, and I know this from like experience because this is what I'm going through right now, it just makes life so much more like stress free. I feel like the way I just spoke right there, just ignore that, but it makes life so much more stress free. You got ton less things to worry about, right? Like I said, blown tire, like, yeah, it sucks, but you can cover it. And yeah, just the little stuff that most people have to worry about, you don't got to worry about because you have your money saved. Also, if you save $1,000, and this is crazy important too, it like gives you confidence and it builds momentum, and you actually want to keep saving more money. That first $1,000 is going to be the hardest for everybody to save. The first 10,000 is going to be the hardest for everybody to save, right? like the first 1,000 is going to be the hardest on your way to 10,000, and then your first 10,000 is going to be the hardest on your way to your first 100,000. Your first 100 is going to be the hardest on your way to 1,000,000, right? So you got to realize that first 1,000 is going to be hard, yeah, but you can still do it, and you need to do it. Anybody can do it too, right? Like I said, if you make minimum wage, doesn't matter how much you work, you can still save $1,000. So get on that, do it. Pause everything else that you got going on, because this is going to be the most important, right? But that's pretty much all I got. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below if you already got $1,000 saved, or if you're working towards it. And yeah, just realize it's going to help you live so much more stress-free. It's going to help you cover the little stuff that most people cannot cover. And life's just going to be a lot more simpler, a lot more easy once you have a little bit of a cushion, right? So save that first 1,000. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.